on that path, do you happen to have any strategies or advice on how like college students may then manage like stress and anxiety, especially during times of like finals, midterms, like exams, all that sort?
Yes. I always tell my clients, break down the big picture. So, and this is kind of something I did when I was in college myself. It's you have all these things you have to do. And when you look at them all in one large sum, it's going to be overwhelming. You're going to feel like you have like 10,000 pounds weighing on your shoulder. Break down the big picture, like break it into chunks and make it in a way where you can actually tackle things little by little. If you're trying to tackle 10,000 things at once, you're never going to get those things done. It's like trying to read 100 books all at once. You're never going to finish. So break it down. You can't control the future. We don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So take control of what can you handle right now, present day, like this second and this minute. And that really helped me because think about it. You have so many assignments due within the next like couple months, add midterms, finals, whatever the case is, it can get overwhelming. So it's like, okay, what am I going to do right now? What is super important? What's the next deadline? And take it moment by moment and break it up into chunks. And then once you finish one task, then move on to the next. Forget about that long to-do list because the to-do list was already made in your head probably, but just pay mind to it when you finish one task and you have to move on to the next. It's like problem solving in a way, but to help with the anxiety portion of it all and give yourself breaks. Those long overnighters, the endless nights of studying, no sleeping, no eating. You got to make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're eating, make sure you're sleeping, make sure that you are taking breaks in between studying. And yes, sleep is very important. If you don't sleep, you're probably not going to retain half the information that you're pulling an all-nighter for. So take care of yourself. Your physical health plays a large role with mental health, but also like performance. So I stress that very heavily too. Like you were not going to catch me missing like the gym to study because that was like my mental health like outlet right there. If I didn't go to the gym, I was going to freak out and probably like fail the exam. And that was like my stress reliever. So whatever your stress reliever is, keep it up, especially in those times when you find yourself overwhelmed with school.
Thank you so much for sharing.